Hello, this is Elizabet Angel, Rossangeli. Today is very special audition because many things is happened in my life, in my private life, and I want to speak a little bit about artistic environment on the world scale, on first, and on the second, and on first on beginning. It will be nice because I want to showing this because this is my very special things that I have. It will be nice and very kindful because I want to show things because first 09/2021 is started after tomorrow. That's why I think about the children's, because I'm a teacher. I'm teaching the music pro bono, as I say on my biography, chapter 1 on YouTube. That's why I want to speak a little bit about my necklace, because my necklace is my favorite. I have 16/4 necklace, but I want to show 3 my favorites. This is the present as I take on my birthdays on this year. This is it. You see? This is the wings and red heart. This is the most beautiful present as I have from children's. I have one special gift from last year, 2020. It was a crystal heart, crystal in clear form, neutral crystal look, not white, not blue, not any other colors, but neutral color. And if you turning this heart to light, you can see the rainbow. This is my, because I'm from children's and the parents' opinion and school teachers, as I started to teaching them, I am the best teacher in the world. That's why they say. That's why on this year my children's is bring them pockets money from parents, and they takes to the one big pocket and they buy it me this. This is the very special. This is most beautiful thing as I have from children's, and I'm so proud that I have my children's at my school, because they are most beautiful potential artists on the very large scale. They have a very big talent, and maybe I show this if all parents says to me that they want to, that I can show their children's here, and I showing when they say in gremial yes and okay. Second, this is the pearl from my aunt. I show her on picture. She says to me that this necklace is from silver, because I can't have the gold on my skin because I have an allergy from this mineral. That's why I cannot, but silver, yes, of course. This is the beautiful thing, as I have from my aunt, Japanese aunt. I show her picture. on last time on my first chapter biography. This is it. See? She's so beautiful and very, very kind and nice. She says to me that the pearls this is the original pearl. This is not a fake pearl. This is the original from sea. And she tells me that you are just like this pearl. You are unique. Every pearl is very unique and delicate. And you are just like this pearl. She says to me when she gives me this. This is my present for birthdays too. Because my children and my family, not only in Poland, but on Japanese too, knows that. And my friends from Europe too. And this is the special gift to dress. This is from my colleague. She sending this to me because COVID-19 pandemic is. That's why she sent me this on post. 2 months. I gave this 2 months after my birthdays. She says to me that you are just like heaven. You are a most beautiful star. And this is for you. This is the special gift. From silver to this nickel. This is it. You see? How nice. Blurring. This is the very special. And little bit stars in here. See? This is my favorite after now. The beautiful thing, like all heaven. This is my necklace, and I want to show something more. This I made myself. Oh, you see? Maybe I'll show like that. A little bit closer. You see? Oh, that's what. This dress I create myself. All these details, you see? These details. This. Everything what I do. This is the handmade. And this is not, but if you are take this here or here and you create a rose here with this, there is something little bit beautiful detail to this. This is myself handmade to the backs on the stage, and this my great grandmother helped me because she teaching me to doing handmades on the dresses. This is something little bit like kimono here and a little bit here, especially this, you see? This is special. And this is like little bit butterflies. I very like this dress because this is for the very special occasion to the inauguration on the stage, on the stands visits, and I wearing this when I singing the songs to most peoples when they want to hear how I singing or how I playing. I wearing this dresses. This is the very important dress. And okay, I showing this. And the most important right now. This is in little short, but I want to say all these things as I know about everything. In environment, artistic environment, in show business, there is a hiding elements on the show business pyramid. And most artists don't want to say about that because they afraid about says the details of career as they have. I'm not, I'm different. In show business, many things is hiding before eyes of fans and before eyes of the journalists or other peoples that they create the interviews and other media. They want to hiding everything what is very important because this is the tales of us life. I am on show business from almost 5 years, official, but unofficial I am from the beginning of my childhood, because I'm the musician and I'm an artist on the real name of artist with big A. That's why I teaching myself that you can trust only yourself. Sometimes you cannot trust to some people, some persons, because they are liars. Why I say it's like that? Because show business is very hard. It's very difficult. Some persons, they don't say all the truth and don't want it. And I figured out that some persons around me is not clear persons. They showing on first look to the public they are clear, but they are not. On show business pyramid, it's many dark sides. I'm telling this right now to the younger listeners who they want to potentially pretending to be an artist. Not only a musician, not only a writer, not only a movie maker, but in all sense. I must say that environment is structures has dark sides. First, sponsors. Sometimes sponsors is not clear persons. You must really be careful who you trust and with who you speak. You must be very fragile from the intentions of others. You must have eyes and ears opened and opened mind for everything. You must be careful for everything, because this is the most important. Sometimes sponsors creating on this world many beautiful things, but this is the first look. Second look or looks hiding behind your backs and backs of many things. They hiding very much disgusting things. That's why you cannot trust when you find out that. I find out about many things, and I'm so afraid about the younger artists, as they want to be professional artists in show business. Next thing, I want to speak about some environmental sect who they named themselves a church. I want to speak a little bit more about Scientology sect. This is not the church, and most members don't say that they is in this. This is very... I'm lived in this from almost 2 years, and I know what is it. These persons and this sect using a psycho-manipulation mind. Your mind. You must be careful about that. They offer, on the first look, they offer very beautiful, good things, but inside of this, they're using you. Using your fragility, your everything what you have inside. They're using all you only to this, that you can be using for bring them money, and only that. You must be careful, my listeners, if you want to be an artist on large scale, on world scale, because everything from this is very not good. They hermetizing themselves. They using these mental disorders, on psychic disorders, from most artists, especially because this is the most fragile group. I'm afraid about the most artists as they in is on some large, on longer time, especially of one person, as I know. This this what I know about show business can break most hearts, but not mine. I'm a little bit different, but I'm normal, because I'm escaped from Scientology sect. I escaped, and I don't want it to be on there. And I want that the show business can be clear from that. Because environmental rule of artists is broke right now because of this sect. They tell that they helping you, but this is not true. They not helping. They using and not helping. Many artists from this is a sick persons, and the sect using the sick persons, because Hubbard himself, the creator, is a sick person when he created the Scientology cult. And he created this from his sick visions as he have when he takes the drugs. It's the disgusting thing. And most artists in all of this world, they are sick persons too. Many diaconds hiding the psychic disorders before outside of the world, and they afraiding the members in manipulation way that that the world is very not good place, and we must take control of this everything on the world. We must, because world don't belongs to us, we belongs to the earth. This is not the truth. This is a false lies. And I think that most members doesn't know about the real world, how the real world works. They doing many things, beautiful things on the first look, but these things is only things that they can help only themselves to create the inside world in not normal way. They are liars. Johnny Depp, Marilyn Manson, Tom Cruise, and many other artists is in this. John Travolta too. Kirstie Alley too. There is a lot of artists that they is in this, and they create beautiful things on the first look, but try to read between the lines. Please read and look for all them career, but you don't take the first look. You try to find out the careers, try to find out the careers as they have from the objective side, and you try to synchronize them careers with Scientology cult, and you find out that they are liars. They are not good persons. On first look, there is, because Scientology sect using these persons and using the wallets of these persons. They are is in a trap. They is in California, especially in Los Angeles too. They have the thousands of members in all of the world. They using all this what they do only to hiding them psychic disorders from many members. There is only a cult, sect, not a church. And you must be careful when you meet someone, because the persons, as they wants to using you, they don't tell you that I'm the Scientologist on the beginning. They offering help, they very friendly on first look, but if you go far to this, someday you wake up and you find out that, oh my God, what am I doing? This is only lies. What's happening with me? What's happening with my mind? I'm absolutely crazy. Oh my God. This is the things that they do, the Scientologists. Wash braining your mind. If you wake up, then you are a savior. But when you don't want to wake up, you stay on the false dreams. And you must be careful about that. You must see what is right or what is wrong. This is important in life, in environmental life. Second thing, a little bit about next structure on show business pyramid. There is a dark place for drugs, for artists. Michael Jackson, Hana Kimura, and most artists knowing about this hole in show business, dark hole that they wants to hiding this. Michael Jackson wants to end it this and once started to say about that, but the peoples from this they using his goodness, and they create a false things that they hurting him and bring him to death. Second thing, Hana Kimura is very beautiful girl, but she make a suicide just like Michael Jackson, because they knowing that the drug cartel is working on show business, and show business takes the money from this especially too. And the Scientology sect knowing about this cartel very well. They accept this, just like most psychic disorders. This cartel is selling not only drugs, but steroids too. This is afraiding this. I'm afraiding about this. Because most artists takes. Because they wants to look on the stage very good, because the muscles must be, and oh my God, I look terrible if I don't take to my, especially the guitarist, the drummers, singers, sometimes they takes too, and other musicians, especially men's takes, not not only a woman's. Women's on show business be attracted because of this sect and because of this cartel very bad. They have they are women attracted on show business in violently way. This violence has they hurting is very bad. Johnny Depp using the violence to women. Marilyn Manson using violence to the women, not only one. Evan Rachel Wood and Esme Bianco is this, not only these two women that they is hurt, but I think that because of someone, Hana Kimura too, mentally violence too. I'm afraid about everything what I know about show business, environment, and I telling you that I'm a singer, and I'm a musician, and I'm an artist. But when I see all these things as surrounding me, this is afraiding me so much to bottom of my heart. Everything what I live from last 5 years, everything is going from that. This is the hell for artists that they is in, because most members from Scientology sect is knowing the drug cartel, and they is in, they knowing about everything. That's why they are not only for because of taking of the drugs, but they drinking too much, they takes a part in VIP parties where the women's be treated very bad and in using way. I think that this is not good world for artists. This is the hell. And I think that Scientology and the drug cartel, as I know, and for some persons, as I sent the messages important that they knowing about everything, what I find out. And I think that they helping me to create this world on better way. Because I think that artists must have clear way in show business. I am a victim too, because everything what's happening with me from last 5 years, everything, not all but most, is going from that side. I hearing many blackmails, my computer was stalked, and even right now someone says to me that they protect me, but they don't. But because if someone protecting you, then this person must write to you on emails, you know. But this person is creating the situation mentally way, because they is in this so much deeply that they don't understand that the real world is a little bit different, because have a laws about that, and I'm afraid about that too. And I want to say about that because I think that this is important, very important. In 2019, 13/10, 2019, I take the marriage with someone who I love so much, and this person is a victim of this all environmental cartel, including the SECT and the drug business. I love this person so much, but this person is hurting me because this person speak about me from others Scientologists, and this person knowing very well that I have her in my mind all the time, but not in the telepathy way, because Scientologists very believing about that, but this is a manipulation games. This is only a games. This is a lies. And I have this person in my heart. I know that this person is a victim too, but abuser too. This is a very sick thing in this. I must read on the last on this video. I must read something. Because I think that this is the very important. Because this is the story from my life. This is my experience and feelings, 5 years, biography. I'm a victim in systematic abuse in on-show business. The Hollywood environment is a trap, and especially when it comes to the Scientology sect, which uses psychomanipulation techniques. With these harmful systems spreading throughout the United States, California, and other countries. In years, show business take back and reverse priorities our artistic human world. We have feelings, honestly feelings that they die in this. Countless nameless songs about stolen feelings, and I have lived through it all. I share it with you. And sharing with you, I give you the link to the full statement audio. I give the address email. You can write to me the asking, and I give you the link if you asking me for this, if you want to know more about that. I on the second days, months, years, I want to speak about little more about that, because I know everything about all environment structures in all, because I'm the smartest person and I really know what I say, because I have the evidences and I can prove it, all my words in evidences, because I have. Okay, this is the first. And if you have questions about my art, work, life and music, want CD or concert, pictures, paintings, because I made, email to me. Sebastian.elizabet.michaels@gmail.com. You can write to me an email. 24 hours I answer about every questions because you have. Okay. With love from bottom of my heart. And please write to me an email. This is the important thing. You must write to me. This is the first step for helping to everyone to understand all these things that I know, because I'm an expert right now in that knowledge, because I know most people's dying because of that knowledge. I don't want to be one of most of these persons because they do it some potential suicide. I'm not. I had a husband and I must fight for him. And next thing, because I want to read, is this for right now, for a good night with thinking, is this. I'm an artist, my experiences. In everyday life, is this the same as with art and in art? Everything and a lot depends on who is creating it, who is representing it, who is talking about it, and who is a real artist and who is only pretending to be one, and who is the real creator in the real originator of the inspiration. Everyday life is not much different because, frankly speaking, it's the same, and the only difference is how we see what and how we interpret reality. Some people focused on the macro general details, and others have the gift of seeing the specific details that are the foundation of the overarching and most important in the totality of life, where it is all about feelings and giving them to others, where love is the defending element of humanity and sensitivity, Beauty without those light in the soul, life as such has no meaning. Who cares about splendor and fame? As soon as we take love with us, we will take our feelings to the other side, because only what is beautiful is in the heart and soul. This is what I want to say about, because I think that this is the important thing in the YouTube. Then please watch this. Try to think about that, what I say. I want to protect, because real artists must say all the truth, as this true is. And I want to say this right now to you, my dearest listeners. I cannot say who is my husband right now, but I want to say that I love him so much, and I'm very, very care about him. I want to fight with this tragical and dramatic system as he is in, and he on 2020 wants to bring me to this in the method of manipulation of the Scientology sect. And not only about that, but outside of show business, I know about everything in details, and I'm afraid about this too. I really love my husband, and I really care about him. Every day and night I think about him with real and beautiful feelings as I have in my heart. But if something happened with him, the same is happened to me. If someone hurting him, he hurting me. He is abuser and a victim in one person. He's got problems, many problems inside of his self-head. I'm not the person who doing this. But I know that I love him so much, because this is going from us Japanese traditions. That's why I want to speak about everything what I know here. And I think that if someone watching this, then maybe this person can understand my feelings when this person see me as I say about that. And please try to understand the wife heart. How much I scared every day and every night, because my husband is there. Not with me here, personally. I write about my feelings on Facebook, on Twitter, but my husband blocks them and using the third persons to do. And I want to say that one more time to my husband. I love you so much. I'm an artist and musician just like the same like you. But please try to think about others. Try to think about me. Because I think that you think only about yourself. Because they teaching you this. We cannot take. We must giving. And I love you so much. Then, okay. One more time I want to show the most beautiful dress as I create for the stage. Yes, right now. One more time. You see? Everything I made myself. Everything, in all details. I have a talent to this, because I'm an artist. This is my project. And if someone wants to have that dresses, you can write to me email too, giving me your gabarits, and I create some beautiful thing for you. And this is it. You see, one more time. Oh, let's look. Okay. And this is my favorite. I want to show for the list, for my colleague. And I very thank you so much if you listen this one more time. To the dress, to one of them. And, okay. And on the second audition, I want to speak about my and our Japanese traditions, because I think that this is the important thing. I promise this, and I take the promise on real. That's why I promise that on the second chapter of my audiobook, visual audiobook, as I started creating, I showing my this theme about Japanese traditions in my Japanese part family traditions. And please listen and see me. And okay, then good night and very well, good sleep. And I kiss you very much, my husband. Very much. Even you are far away, I feel you in my heart. And I know and I love you. And I can't wait that we meet. And I'm sad too. That we have the barrier to fight with this barrier to be together. But I know it's gonna happen someday. I feel it. And everyone here knowing about that. And okay. Goodbye. ありがとうございました。